Warfare is directed by Mendoza and Alex Garland. Garland just last year putting out Civil War. 1 year later has a brand new war film, also from A24. This film is about a platoon of American Navy SEALs on a mission gone wrong in insurgent territory. It's a boots-on-the-ground story of modern warfare and brotherhood told in real time and based on the memory of the people who lived it. But before we go any further in the video, I do want to give a special thank you to the sponsor, Game of Thrones King's Road. Game of Thrones King's Road is the official Game of Thrones action-adventure RPG based on the TV series and a Song of Ice and Fire novels. Set during Season 4, it features an original storyline developed for both PC and mobile platforms. The game offers seamless cross-play and cross-progression, allowing players to enjoy the game anytime, anywhere. You can explore the Seven Kingdoms, roam vibrant cities like King's Landing, untamed landscapes beyond the Wall, and hidden towns filled with unique quests, challenges, and moments that deepen your connection to iconic characters. You can explore Westeros in detail, roam iconic locations like King's Landing, Castle Black, High Garden, and the Wall, all faithfully recreated from the TV show. The game will be free to play, but if you want to jump in right now, you can play through the Early Access Founders Pack. Pre-register now to play for free after the official launch. And you can find out where to do that at the link in the description below. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. I'm not exactly sure why people didn't really hear about this movie as much. I mean, hardcore cinephiles who pay attention to the movies know that Alex Garland has a new movie coming out, but in general, this did not feel remotely as big as Civil War. Granted, that was a considerably bigger movie in regards to budget. This film does the tried and true approach of take something that has global implications and put you in basically a house with a few people who are experiencing it, and you don't really know that much about what's going on outside of that house. So the movie is taking a very complex situation and basically putting borders around that and saying it's just about this one place right now with these guys doing this thing, and how are they going to survive it? And so in that way, you really do feel like you are there. The sound design does this in incredible fashion. There's one sequence where a bomb goes off, and when you hear that in a movie, you often hear that high frequency pitch. You know, Saving Private Ryan had a lot of that. This movie does something completely different, and I was astounded by it. It makes you feel like everything that these people are physically engaging with is having some sort of like tremor level impact. If they just move ever so slightly, it feels like the earth has shaken, and every single one of them are experiencing these sounds in a different way. It was mind-blowing sound design, genuinely Oscar worthy. I hope it is not overlooked for that category, because the people who did the sound design in this movie 100% deserve that statue. This movie also has some of the most tense opening minutes I've spent with a film in recent memory. No bullets are flying, no bombs are going off, there's no score. You're just kind of hanging out in a house with some guys. But there's one dude looking through a sniper scope, kind of eyeing the terrain, and you start to slowly get the sense that something bad is happening, that the odds are slowly getting stacked against them. And the genius of this is that you are thrown into this moment not really knowing why they're there, what they're trying to do. And I think that for some people that could put them off. Like I said, this is taking a very complex situation and simplifying it. And some people are going to go to this movie and feel like they did not receive enough context. But that's kind of the point of the movie, is to say that for a lot of these soldiers that were there, and for the families living in Iraq, they didn't know what was going on either. They had a voice in their ear kind of saying, do this, do that, here's your orders, and they just kind of have to do it. There's also a moment in the movie that made me very mad, and it's when a soldier is basically forced to impersonate their CO to get help over the radio. He's got to pretend like he's their boss just so they can be evacuated. And it's like, really? And I think that's the thing about the movie that impressed me the most, that attention to detail. It's really not about bullets. It's not about explosions. In fact, I can't really remember a moment in this movie where you actually see somebody even get shot. I think maybe somebody does, and it might even be off camera. The film is far more interested in smaller moments between characters, like somebody who wants a drink of water and another soldier takes a drink and then spits his backwash into it, then hands it to the soldier. And strangely, that other soldier isn't like, dude, what the hell? He just takes it and drinks it. And I was like, oh God, no. But it's those little moments that build character in a movie that is not very interested in character. Nobody in this movie has backstories that we know of, that they're not attempting to flesh out some narrative. It's really just about survival and can you get out of this place. What I felt from this movie is tension. Absolutely just nerve-wracking tension for 95 minutes. And it's brilliant at executing that. It really does make you feel like you're there. You're not going to walk away from this film necessarily learning something or feeling anything new that you might not have felt already. The film is not trying to do that. And if that's the type of film you want to see, then you probably will not like this movie. What this movie is that Ray Mendoza, who was an Iraq veteran, as I'm sure most of you know, hearing the film's marketing, he made a film in which he basically paid tribute to people who helped him stay alive. And he did a really damn good job, and Alex Garland obviously did too. It's a really, really well-made movie. I never want to see it again, though. But damn, exceptionally well-made film. This movie enters into that genre of movies that I've kind of created for myself in my head, and I call it movies that make you want to watch cartoons afterwards. This is definitely one of those. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.